Hi, so I'm Daniel. I'm from Australia. Well, I'm born in England, but I've been living in Australia for the last 8 years. And um, yeah, I've actually been to Nimea Kaya 4 years ago, back in 2019. Um, this time, I felt the massive transformation in that time for sure. And a partner of mine, we were talking about it, and she just suddenly decided that she was also quite keen to come. And yeah, suddenly I felt called to come back again. So much work had been done in that 4 years, and I just felt like it allowed me to see things that I didn't realize that needed work on, which was great. And I felt mentally that I'd come so far from this since this time here, but maybe my body hadn't caught up with where my mind was. And that was a big part for me coming again. And I absolutely hate coming to the same place twice. I always like new experiences and like, okay, cool, I've tried it there before, let's try somewhere else. And honestly, I know when you're working with this stuff, the key thing is feeling safe. And I knew 100% I felt safe in this space. And that was more than enough for me to know that this is where I come back again. I found this time around, it was a new group of facilitators, and it was the same location, but a whole different feel. It felt like I had a brand new different trip. And the things I got from this one, it was, firstly, I understood what it was I needed to change. In the first time I came, there were some patterns in my mind that I'm not quite aligning with where I want to go, and that really allowed me to do that. This one really allowed me to tap in to, I guess you could call it my subconscious, and it's really, yeah, it just felt like, for me, it just felt like there's a lot more balance that came back. And I can't describe how well you're looked after here. The food is great as well. Like you do have to do a bit of dieta beforehand, and that just makes it so much easier. I don't think I lift a finger here, which is amazing. So you can just fully go into the medicine. If there's anything you need, the team have got you. I remember when I was kind of on the fence about where I should go, because this is a massive step. Like, you can't underestimate the step you're taking here. And I remember seeing a review. It was a friend that recommended me here, but I was just checking through the reviews. I'm quite conscious. I have spreadsheets and all sorts about which one's better and stuff. And I remember a comment that just really knocked it out of the park for me was, it said, if you're like me and you're searching for the best place to come to for this, just stop looking now and just book it immediately. And I was like, oh, that's a bold claim. But I did it, and I instantly knew what they meant. And I can't fault anything here. So it's been an amazing experience for me. I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes up after this. I know a lot of things came up for me last time. Not all glamorous and roses and everything's bliss. But the times when it's challenging and you go, all right, I know how to work with this a little bit more. And so now, going back out into, I guess you call it the real world, seeing how I start to interact with it in a new way. And I don't know how that's going to look, but from the last time I got so much more confidence going out and saying, I don't know what's going to come up, but I feel really confident to take on whatever it is that's going to happen. So I absolutely love anybody, that walks in here and looks after us, or they're just amazing. So it's been great, absolutely great.